Yeah.
So what's interesting to me is how you got one of your first clients, if not your first client, something that so many people, even to this day, are still unwilling to do. And you just knocked on a door on someone that you, I think, knew to some extent, but you looked at their car and, well, why don't you tell the story? Because, I mean, you were there. I wasn't there. I'm just reciting what I recall you telling me from the past.
So this is when I was living in Suffolk. I was running my mobile unit, and this was my second client. My first client was a coworker of mine. You know, he loved his cars clean. He was like, "Hey, man, you know, to get you going, to get you started, hey, I'd like to support you." I was like, "All right, cool." And he's still my friend to this day. But the second client came. He's now the owner of the Gourmet Burger Bistro in Portsmouth, and you know, he had all these cars up there. He has a Corvette. It was a like Mercedes S550 and a couple other cars. I was like, man, you know, he looked like he's approachable. A lot of cars in the yard. Looked like they're nice, but they was dirty. I'm like, man, you know, you on the main highway, like should be clean. So I knocked on the door. Hey, I'm Kenya. Hey, I seen all your cars out here, but they appear to be dirty. You know, can I clean them for you? Of course, we get in the price, and of course, he wants the cheaper price because, hey, you know, I'm a stranger knocking on his door, and I got a van and full of supplies. So he was like, "Yeah, go ahead, but I'm gonna give you this amount of money." All right, cool. Then he's saying, "I'm like, yeah, okay." So that was also I was gaining confidence as well to say, "Hey, that I could do this." So then, of course, came more research. So just
I think about you.
His restaurant is still open.
Yeah, but the Gourmet Burger Bistro, I believe it is.
Yeah, on High Street down in Portsmouth. Yeah, great place.
Yeah. I think about you all the time because my neighbor, they have a mobile detailing service. They must have a subscription because they're there, I don't know, once or twice a month. They're next door to have their cars done. And I don't know how many times I've been out to get mail from the mailbox, or if I'm coming back home from somewhere. And not once has this guy ever approached me saying, "Hey, man, you know, this is what I do. You know, I'm already here." Never, ever has he done anything like that. It's just, you know, I'm not saying that I would even do anything or take him up on the offer, but I always think about you and the hustle that you had to approach someone saying, "Hey, this is what I do," and you know, you converted that person into a customer. So good on you, man.
Right. Yeah.
Just it's sad to see. You know, it's just, man, the hustle. You got to have the hustle. And what a cool thing that I heard earlier this week was that hustle will beat talent when talent doesn't hustle.
That's right.
And you know, it's words to
Who
live
said
by. It was Jason Calacanis.
I should have known. But that, I mean, that's, you know, Nate Scholl told me something about 5 years ago. He also says, "My man," in all caps to you, Kenya. So Nate Scholl of Swim Nerd, former guest, good friend of the show. Yep. He told me something very simple. He said a coach of his over the years said, "Work works." That's it. You know, the WW that people don't talk about, not Weight Watchers, but work works. And, you know, I feel like it's kind of similar to that. It's like, oh, things aren't working. Why? Oh, probably not working.
Yep.
Yeah, but so many people, they lose sight so quickly on the simple things, the things that are going to make business happen. At the end of the day, I mean, you got to stick to the roots of what it is that you're going to do. And when you do that, you know, and stick to those core services or whatever that you're doing, man, that's what's going to drive business.
Right.
Someone who's been directly involved within the startup community for almost a decade, I want to talk to you about a serious pain point. Spending a ton of time trying to understand the business landscape in the 757. That's time that should be focused on growing the business. At StartWheel, we're here to help you by compiling all of the news you need to know about in one place. Now there's no need to search multiple websites. Just head to startwheel.org and see for yourself. That's startwheel.org.